Hey there, it's me Dan, and in this video I want to talk about ginseng. So whenever I encounter really good quality ginseng, it completely blows my mind that it's not more popular. It's like how do more people not know about this? How does everyone not know about ginseng? And in a lot of parts of the world, especially Asian countries, that is the case. But for some reason it's not the case in the United States, and I just can't understand it. And part of that is because I know what ginseng does. And what that is that it modifies the structures of your brain. So what do I mean by that? Well, when I'm referring to these structures, I mean not necessarily the lobes of the brain, like, you'll hear the frontal lobes, the parts that do all the higher processing, but I'm talking about the structures, things like the pituitary gland, the pineal gland, the hypothalamus, the amygdala, even the medulla. And if you think about it, these structures are sort of the control center for your entire body. They send the signals everywhere else, telling them to upregulate or downregulate, or to do all sorts of modifications and adjustments. And especially in modern times and in modern life, these regions of the body, these structures in the brain, really get very taxed. Our biology isn't meant to interface with all these artificial things, and that has the effect of sort of stressing these regions or putting a lot of requirements on them to keep outputting more stuff to counteract and to stay balanced. But ultimately, almost everyone ends up having a sort of burden on these regions of their brain, and they're just overwhelmed and can't keep up. And the reason that ginseng is so amazing is that it can actually reverse that. It actually feeds these structures of the brain, and I've never encountered anything else that does. Specifically, I feel that Panax Ginseng and American Ginseng, or Panax quinquefolium, have this effect, as opposed to Eleuthero, which is sometimes called Siberian ginseng. But better than any other kind of herb or supplement or anything I've ever encountered, true ginsengs can actually heal and nourish and empower these parts of the brain. So what does that mean for you? Basically, it means that you can be more of you. It kind of changes who you are, not in the sense that you're a different person, but there's more of you. You're better able to do you and be you, and that's a very powerful thing. These are sort of the central control points of the body, like I said, and if you think about it, if you nourish those and make those more powerful, you make everything else more powerful as well. And that's what I would call working on the foundation. My whole channel here is called Foundation Force Fitness, and I would very much think that working on your basic fundamental control panels of your entire body is quite the foundation. And so as you benefit that, you benefit the rest of your whole body. And again, it's particularly important in modern times when those regions are so stressed and often underdeveloped and just not as good as they should be. And so if you want to improve on those regions and heal them and make them more powerful, and if you'd like to feel like you can really fill out your potential, if you've ever felt like you couldn't be the fullness of what you think you could be, again, potential, like if you can't reach what you think you should be doing, I would highly recommend investigating what you can do to improve on these regions. And in my opinion, ginseng is one of the absolute superior things you can do to improve this region of your body. Obviously, other things like diet, good sleep, not getting overstimulated from other things. But for me personally, ginseng makes all the difference. And honestly, I think a lot of what's deterred people from taking it is that it has a higher price point than a lot of herbs. But if you truly understand what the benefits are, it's worth far more than whatever you'll pay for good ginseng. And so with that, I will wish that you consider healing these parts of your body in whatever way you think is best. And if you think ginseng sounds like a good option for you, I do carry a couple options, and I will leave them down below, links to them down below. And until next time, have fun. Bye.